$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. You know, if you want to take us where you're going, you can. Radio.com is the vehicle. Whether you got a computer, whether you've got an iPhone, Android, it don't matter. Get the radio.com app, go to radio.com on your computer, and you can take The Rock wherever you go.
Let's play Beat Mix. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Mix, but it is Wednesday. It's Hump Day, but it's also Whack It Wednesday.
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Whack it.
Let's help you get over that hump by hopefully having Adam and Shelton whack Steve.
Oh, is that how people get over their hump?
Sure, why not?
Whack it.
All right, I didn't realize that's all I needed.
Adam, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Yeah. For those playing at home, Adam will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Adam, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
In Parks and Rec, which characters get married after dating for a month?
Pass.
What Friends actor does the voice of Melman in the Madagascar movies?
Ross.
No, what's his name? No.
Pass.
What is the capital of Florida?
Tallahassee.
Yes, in Canadian currency. How much is a toonie worth?
$1.
No.
$2.
Yes. What kind of cheese is on a McDonald's quarter pounder?
Cheddar.
No.
American.
Yes. What year of the early 90s did Freddie Mercury die?
90, 91, 92, 93.
91, yes. Baymax is a helper robot from what Disney animated film?
Wall-E.
No.
Big Hero 5.
No.
Big Hero 6.
Yes. Who scored the most points in a single NBA game?
Michael Jordan.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
Ooh, could you ask that Parks and Rec question again to see if I could somehow loophole a correct answer?
What, the French toast? In Parks and Rec, which characters got married after dating for a month?
Oh, man. Would you accept Chris Pratt's character and Aubrey Plaza's character? Would you accept that since I can't remember their names?
No, because I also didn't accept the next question when I asked for the actor and he gave me the character name. You got to give me the character names there.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Yeah. I love the fact that you kind of know it, though.
Yeah,
I mean, you do know it. You just
do
don't
know it. I just can't remember their names.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. That's probably going to drive you nuts.
Yeah. So that's why I asked.
I know, you're always trying to game the system.
Well, that's because I know, and it's like, well, I know the people, but I don't watch the show enough to remember their names.
I love this.
Yeah.
Steve, are you ready?
Yes.
In Parks and Rec, which characters get married after dating for a month?
Oh, man. That hasn't happened in the first couple seasons.
Oh, crap. Spoiler alert.
Leslie and Ron.
No. That'd be amazing.
The one guy and the girl.
No.
Okay, pass.
I was better than he was.
What Friends actor does the voice of Melman in the Madagascar movies?
David Schwimmer.
Yes. What is the capital of Florida?
Orlando?
No.
St. Petersburg.
No.
Fort Lauderdale.
No. In Canadian currency.
Miami?
No. In Canadian currency, how much is a toonie worth?
Jacksonville?
No.
$1?
No.
50 cents.
No.
Fitty.
What?
$2.
Yes. Kind of. What kind of...
That was my third guess on that one.
All right, fine. What kind of cheese is on a McDonald's quarter pounder?
Oh, delicious cheddar.
No.
American.
Yes. What year of the early 90s did Freddie Mercury die?
92.
No.
91.
Yes. Baymax is a helper robot from what Disney animated film?
Sleeping Beauty.
No.
Star Wars.
No. I guess it is a Disney film.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You lose. 5-4. Steve gets whacked.
Nice work, Adam.
Whack it.
Yeah, sniper 5-hole Sally, boys.
Nice, buddy. Thanks
Top
for
shelf, baby.
Yeah. Thanks for the win, my friend, and also thanks for this song. Oh, Stevie. Yeah, buddy.
I love Adam because when he said that, I understood that it was hockey lingo from Letterkenny.
That's funny.
That's the only reason why I knew most of what he was saying there.
Yeah, I didn't quite pick it up because I've only watched one episode of Letterkenny.
Oh man, I love it.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I keep forgetting to get back to it.
But I mean, we've mentioned this before, but it's kind of like Trailer Park Boys. So if you've seen so much Trailer Park Boys, it might be kind of just repeating.
It is, but it's different enough. Yeah, it is different enough. But I see what you're saying.
I call it Canadian King of the Hill.
Oh, that's good.
The capital of Florida. Adam got that correct. It's Tallahassee.
Got my Tallahassee.
I was about to go Jacksonville, Jackson Hole.
Yeah, Jackson Hole is in Wyoming, but good call.
I like that name.
Yeah, good old Jackson Hole.
Baymax is the helper robot in Big Hero 6.
That's right. Vicky let me have that movie. It's a good one.
Oh,
she let me borrow it.
Nice. And in Parks and Rec, which characters got married after dating for a month?
Now here's the thing. You said which characters, because you actually asked for the actor in the previous question.
No, these are characters. I don't know the characters' names.
But here's what I would have said. So he said which characters. So I said Chris Pratt's character and Aubrey Plaza's character.
Well,
is that? I mean, he said
no.
That's exactly.
I was like, I asked for the character names.
On that. Come on, Danny.
Come on, that's a stretch.
And Sam, their names are so easy too.
I can't remember.
Andy
them.
and April.
Oh, it was Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I had Andy in the head, but I thought, well, no, that's Andy from The Office I'm thinking of, so it can't be. Oh, it is Andy. And you're right, April.
Andy.
Yeah,
that was the name I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
There was
they got together and married, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, those two were.
Month in.
Yeah, those two were. Yeah, those two
I figured you were a little bit deeper into the show.
You know, it's been a minute.
If you don't mind commercials, you can watch them on Peacock.
Well, I got it on Netflix.
Not anymore.
No, it's gone.
It's on Peacock.
That's what I'm saying. It's on Peacock now.
Man, these commercials.
Well,
get in the way of my free access to an app.
Hey, the commercials now give you a chance to look at your phone without missing anything.
You're absolutely right.
I really like commercials now. I might have to downgrade my Hulu account just so I can get commercials.
Let's not get crazy.
Rev, you're absolutely right. I didn't realize that this is awesome. I can check a couple of messages. And by the way, I'm still hearing the commercial, and I'm still sort of peripherally seeing it.
My problem, though, is I'll put my phone down, want to focus on the show. It goes to commercials. Instantly, just like all of us, grab my phone, start playing on my phone. When they come back from the commercials, I continue to play on my phone until the episode ends, and I'm like, what just happened?
Oh, yeah, I'm able to...
Commercials are enablers, man.
That's when you pause the TV. Then you pause the show.
What the hell are we doing?
Now I got to rewind it.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Forget about it.
There was one...
These are serious problems, people.
Serious problems.
Forget about it.
One of the questions you did not get to, but Adam did not get correct. Who scored the most points in a single NBA game?
Who scored the most points?
Yes.
Oh, Wilt the Still Chamberlain.
Yes.
Good job.
Good job. You would have gotten that one correct. But you didn't. So
sorry, Steve.
Yep, thanks.
Yep, congrats to Adam.
Yeah. So nice. I got a song. Okay, so Halloween's coming up. So we have the most important question.
Way.
I know.
Dude, we went to the at-home store.
Oh, right. The Macy's At Home store, right? Is
that a Macy's thing?
I think it is. Is it?
I don't know, but they put one at the old Lowe's in Puyallup.
Okay.
Man, that was my first time going. Whoa, that place is overwhelming. It's amazing. It's got everything.
I'm gonna have to. I think is it Macy's, Vicky? Am I losing my mind, or is it just Macy's Home? Because I don't know if I know an At Home if it's not Macy's.
At Home is like...
I don't think it is.
Oh, I don't know this store then.
From Plano, Texas.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a Macy's thing, but it's basically it's got everything for your house. It's like Bed Bath and Beyond meets.
Oh, yeah, I don't know this place.
IKEA meets.
Pier 1?
Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it's got everything, man. And it's awesome.
Of course, you got one in Puyallup. Vicky, do we have one on the east side at all?
I don't know if there's. I've never even heard of this place until it opened up in Puyallup, and we walked in, and dude, not only do they have all the insane Christmas decorations, but they have all the insane Halloween decorations, including like the blow up stuff. So I'm pretty pumped.
Nice.
Oh, I love this because I love.
You got to go to it, man.
Yeah, because I mean, usually Molbach's is where I would fly because Molbach's always has good stuff.
We got a nice throw rug there.
At home?
Yeah.
You got like Halloween throw rug?
No, just a throw rug, for the house.
Oh, that's awfully nice.
Just sharing that with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you're going to get everything new, don't you?
Yeah, it feels that way.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
But it's a pretty sweet store. I'm sorry. They got a lot of Halloween stuff. If you want.
I actually went to a store. I was very surprised. They did not. I was surprised. I don't know why. I'm not going to name the store because they might get mad at me. But it's a store that usually has amazing Halloween stuff. And unless I missed their big display, but I saw their costumes there, and they had nothing. And
was it Lovers?
It was Lovers. Nothing at Lovers for Halloween. Because I was ready to buy, every year I like to buy one more decoration so I can add to the collection. And then, of course, it gets too big, but I don't care.
So looking online, looks like the closest one would be the Puyallup one.
Oh, so is it the first one in Washington?
No, there's 5, but like Spokane, Kennewick, Union Gap, I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's the first in
and Bellingham, so yeah.
This area.
So pretty much, pretty much in the SeaTac area. Okay. Wow.
So you got to go early for their Halloween stuff. They start stocking that stuff midsummer. Me and my gal go in there pretty frequently. Yeah, it's insane how much Christmas stuff they have right now.
So they probably have Thanksgiving stuff, and you might not have noticed. They have to, because people do Thanksgiving decorations slightly different than Halloween.
We were looking for just some basic fall type.
Oh, they didn't have anything?
And it was hard to find. I think it's just been...
Oh yeah, Molbach's has got that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Christmas is just taking over and Halloween there.
And Hobby Lobby, they have a lot of fall.
Yeah, they do.
Regular fall stuff.
Oh,
I like the home place better.
I miss White's. Yeah. White's was also a cool place, but they closed.
But Hobby Lobby's across the street from it. It's ridiculous, man. Puyallup's gone bonkers.
Honest to gosh,
we got 2 Red Robins and 2 places you can go for
Come
your
on,
homes.
East Side, figure it out. Come on. I've usually Renton will figure it out. So, I'll be able to go there at some point. Come on, Renton.
You can still go to Puyallup, too.
Yeah, Puyallup is
man.
a little bit.
Stuff.
Granted,
stuff and things.
With COVID, it's a little easier to go that far south, but traffic was always a pain in the ass.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Don't
sure,
worry
Tacoma
about
boy.
it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You want me to
come to Puyallup, we get some Indian food, and then you go do your home shopping.
Hey, look, it's not a bad idea. I might have to do it. Are you buying?
Not buying your home stuff. That stuff's expensive.
Oh, then I'm not kidding.
I'll treat you to Indian food.
Oh, really? Well, that's almost worth the trip. All right. Well, I got to tell you about this dude who damaged a $200,000 Lamborghini. Oh, and he did it while driving a $470,000 Rolls Royce.
Makes sense.
That is a lot of damage. I'll tell you all about this at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Yesterday morning, there was a bit of problem over there in Merry Old England. Somebody yesterday morning crashed a $470,000 Rolls Royce into the back of a $200,000 Lamborghini. And they were like, okay, I think I need to go. And they fled the scene. They were like, I'm out. He's like,
I guess they did it. What do you do?
Yeah.
I just nearly $1 million worth of damage. I'm that guy.
No one was hurt, but both cars were seriously damaged. And so why would somebody do that? You're like, look, this is my $470,000 vehicle. I'm going to make sure at least it gets. Well, some people think that he ditched the car because maybe he was renting it from one of those exotic car rental companies.
Oh, so it wasn't his.
Yeah. So.
Do insurance cover that?
But apparently he left a photo, of himself back in the car, whoever they are. And so the cops probably should be able to track him down. Scotland Yard.
What an idiot.
Like a Polaroid or something?
Yeah, I know. Not sure why you have
8x10. Maybe he's a celebrity and he brought his 8x10.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Headshot.
Yeah.
His headshot, yes. He was going to get an acting gig.
That is...
Dressed to impress.
That's a lot of damage right there, man.
I kind of want to know obviously the guy's an idiot driver, but what was he doing that led to him smashing into another vehicle?
Yeah.
Was he texting? Was he under the influence?
I don't know. Maybe
Did he forget that he was in an expensive car and that it was bumper cars?
Maybe he's an American.
Oh,
driving on like the wrong side of the road or something
exactly.
like that?
Maybe he's not used to driving on the other side. I mean, I would think that I would get in an accident. I don't even know if I want to try to drive on the other side of the road in different countries because I just feel like I would go in the wrong way. You know what I mean? I would be going in the wrong lane thinking, I'm going to go in the right lane like I'm supposed to. Oh, no, that's not that. I'm supposed to be left lane driver guy now.
Every once in a while you drive around, you see someone that has like a car that clearly they got from a different country and it's the driver's side is on the right side of the vehicle. And you have to do a double take because you're like, nobody's driving his car.
Yeah,
and then you
exactly.
realize, oh, wait, no, the passenger's driving his car. But he's not the passenger. He's the driver.
I don't know how much that would bother me. I think that would be okay. It's just driving in the left lane. You know, your mind just knows to always be in the right lane.
Yeah.
When you take lefts and rights and stuff. I'm sure I would probably go into oncoming traffic a couple of times.
But if you had that kind of thing in the back of your mind, you thought, oh, maybe I'm not going to be all that great behind the wheel. Would you rent a car that's a $470,000 vehicle?
Well, of course I would, because I'm American.
Fair.
No, you're absolutely right, Steve. I wouldn't do it at all.
No.
We don't know why this guy ditched it. Basically $470,000 Rolls Royce. He slams into the back of a $200,000 Lamborghini, and then he flees the scene.
He's going to be the idiot that's going to call the cops and be like, somebody stole the car that I was driving.
Oh, that's him.
You know what I mean? Probably that's his thought. It's like, I'll run away, I'll call the cops, and that way I don't get blamed for it.
Yeah.
Although I left my picture in the car.
Well, there's that, and I caused just a little bit of damage.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So yeah, we got this dude driving this real fancy Rolls Royce, over 450 grand's worth of car, as he just basically slams into a Lamborghini. That's over $200,000 worth of car right there, and that's a lot of damage. Well, how about you, man? What was the most damage that you or someone you know has caused? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What's the most damage you or someone you know has caused? Your calls, your texts after Nirvana on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Over in England, some dude in a $470,000 Rolls Royce crashed into a $200,000 Lamborghini, causing a lot of damage. And we're wondering, how about you? What is the most damage you or someone you know have caused? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Carl in Lake Taps. Carl, you are on The Rock.
Hey, good morning, guys. How
Morning,
are you guys
Carl.
doing?
All right, buddy. So was it you or someone else that caused a ton of damage?
That was my brother, one of his buddies. This is probably 12 years ago now. But I laughed when you guys were talking about the cars. So my brother had a Lamborghini and a Porsche GT3. And he was going out one night. He's like, hey, you want to go with me? I'm like, no, man, I'm too tired. I'm staying in tonight. And so he goes out, and I get a call at 2 in the morning. He's like, hey, I need your help. I wrecked my car. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, we're getting on the on-ramp in Tacoma, and they had just left some bar, and they both got on it, as you do, and he started slowing down because, Tacoma is consistently working on it, so construction is going on. His friend slams his brakes, sideswipes the Lamborghini spins, hits the Jersey barrier, destroys the car, complete loss. And then the Porsche, same thing, complete loss. Because after the Porsche hits the Lamborghini, it hits the other guardrail on the other side of the road. And that was the end. It was $300,000 for the insurance company to pay out.
Whoa, man, his premiums had to be quite higher after that.
They were high in general, like before that. So,
damn, dude, that's I don't know if I've ever caused $300,000 worth of damage in anything. The only thing I remember, and I mean, still, it was a significant amount of damage because it was our money. But I got into a car accident, so my dad was kind enough to basically repair the car, and then driving home from the garage where we repaired the car, I turned into oncoming traffic and wrecked the car again.
What?
Right on the trip home. My father...
You're giving your father the middle finger while doing that, because I'm sure that's how he felt.
He was right behind me because, he drove me up there. I had to drive my car back.
You could probably hear him screaming from behind you.
He is just like, are you effing kidding me? How dumb are you? And I'm like, usually
I am this dumb.
I would argue with him, but I'm like, God, I don't even know what to tell you, Dad. I am stupid. I really have nothing for this. and so that had to be, back then, this was like 35 to 40 years ago. So, $20,000 damage was a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I think that's what I think that's what it was for both wrecks. It's like, geez, nice going, stupid.
Wow.
Yeah. How about the sections I used to move furniture for van lines like United, Allied, and Mayflower? We once dropped a grand piano and the customer walked away quietly. The wife informed us that the husband had just purchased the piano in an expensive auction. The piano once belonged to Aretha Franklin.
Whoa.
As you can imagine, my stomach dropped. I still get sick just thinking about this to the day.
Wow. Damn.
That's a tough one, not only because of how it's an expensive piano, but then also the story behind the piano.
Yeah.
You're not going to just be able to go to the Aretha Franklin piano store again.
I can't?
No, not that I've heard it's shut down because of COVID.
It's a great story, though. I mean, honestly.
That you destroyed Aretha Franklin's piano?
Yeah, I think so. I think that,
tell the person who paid for it.
Yeah, better than having the piano, like, sitting in your living room, which is cool, I suppose, but to be able to say you could have had it sitting in your living room.
But somebody destroyed it.
Yeah, that's a little bit more epic, I guess, especially if I'm the destroyer.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, if that helps you go to bed at night, sure.
Yeah, right.
It's a great story when you realize you've messed something up like that.
Well, somebody said my boss blew up the motor on a Mercedes, cost $40,000 to replace it. The bastard tried to blame it on me. Fun times.
Oh, that ain't good. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What's the most damage you or someone you know have caused?
I had a buddy back when I actually attended college, and he decided to pick up his entire life and move to like Colorado or Montana. So he spent all of this money in like savings into an RV, sold a bunch of his stuff just so he could make this trip. And he probably only got like an hour or two in and totally flipped the RV, wrecking the RV on the mountains.
No.
Dude. So like the whole mount, like all the lanes were shut down because it all flipped over on its side. Like I think it was an icy day because I had talked to him a few months later. I'm like, hey, I thought you were moving. He's like, yeah. I ended up not being able to go because I ended up crashing and lost everything.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what the total amount was, but that was basically his entire life.
Yeah, all his stuff.
Everything.
Whoa.
He's like, my bike was just kind of rolling around on the freeway or whatever. And
there's talk about like you think you know what's going to happen in your life, and then the universe says, no, not today, buddy.
I have a plan, and not today.
You're moving back.
Wow.
So said I was doing HVAC and flooded out the entire downstairs of $1 million home from a condensation line. About $30,000 in damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
I have a stupid question.
Well, you know something, sir? We have got stupid answers on this show.
Because I read it, HVAC. Is it HVAC or is it HVAC? Like, what's the cool term? HVAC. That's what I was thinking, but then I got in my own brain and decided just to say all the letters.
Well, I mean, I think HVAC is what it started to be, and then they just made it into HVAC.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they'd know either way, but...
Well, yeah, I just want to make sure I got the lingo right.
Yeah, well, you know what? You are a lingo guy.
I said it was a stupid question.
Yeah. No, it's actually a good question because I've actually heard both, but I've heard more HVAC.
I did too, and I don't know why my brain said Steve say it HVAC.
Steve, you're back to the HVAC.
Another example of my brain messing.
And does anybody know what that means? Because I'm trying to remember my brain.
Air conditioning. Heating versus air conditioning.
Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
There you go.
Heating versus air conditioning.
Yeah, that's right.
Battle every summer.
Battle of the century.
Who's going to win come October?
Can you tell who the wrestling fan is on the show? Heating versus air conditioning. Yeah, I think we know who that person is.
Right, Monday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, that's right.
Not even Fridays.
That's right. Even though it's the home turf of heating because we're getting into the fall, air conditioning won't go down without a fight.
What you gonna do, brother, when the cool air runs wild on you?
That's what it is. Okay.
Warm air, dig it.
Dig it.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter what air you're talking about.
This has gotten weird.
Okay, it surely has.
Again, I said it was a stupid question.
Yeah, it surely was. And you know what? You did not disappoint.
Thank you. I see your son's in the room. He doesn't
Whoa,
disappoint.
he's broken a lot of things in his life. Yes, he has.
You know, I've broken a lot of stuff.
Joey D's
Put some holes in some walls.
Maybe.
And, you know, because of I'm a kind of dumb person, sometimes I have dumb friends. And my favorite story has to do with my dumb friend, Ted, who he used to work at the ice cream shop. Well, he'd come over to my house every time after he'd close the shop, and he'd bring me a peanut butter ice cream shake. He'd get a little drunk. He'd pass out on my couch. But I'll never forget the one time that he got a call at 5 a.m. from his boss, woke me up and made me go to the ice cream shop with him. Yeah, I thought at 5 a.m, it's not too early for ice cream. It'll be fine.
It's never too early for ice cream.
So we show up, and I kid you not, his manager looks like Ron Jeremy, like in a wife beater, hairy chest, big gold chain, big old gut. He's waiting outside the ice cream shop. And he goes, "All right, John, I got a question for you." And I'm like, "All right, yeah. Why am I here? Why are you calling me John? I don't understand this. I don't work here." And he goes, "Well, your friend over here is a pretty big idiot. Can you figure out what he did?" And I'm looking at the store and I go, "Well, I mean, the open sign's on." He goes, "Yeah, that's right." He goes, "And the door's unlocked." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. And there's no goddamn ice cream in the ice cream shop anymore, is there?" My buddy forgot to lock the door and cost the company thousands of dollars worth of ice cream.
People just went in there and stole ice cream?
Stole everything.
Whoa. Where was this again? Like in Mercer Island?
Mercer Island.
Mercer Island. Entitled rich people just think you can walk in wherever you want and get free ice cream.
And how was I not alerted? Why didn't the next door app tell me that that store was open?
Dude, it was incredible. The manager kept them there. He's like, "You're going to clean this whole area. We're going to wait for the whole company to come in and watch and see what you did." And I'm like, "Dude, you didn't even shut off the light behind the counter." So there's an open sign, the light's on.
So people are just walking in and they're like, "Where the hell's the employee? I might as well just steal ice cream."
Yeah, well, we had a lot of troublemakers on Mercer Island, Steve.
Yeah, we do.
They probably just went to go serve themselves and then thought, why stop with one scoop?
Just went nuts?
Yeah, they took it all.
Dude, that would be like the greatest night of my life. Minus the whole theft of somebody's property.
Yeah, that would be the thing.
But all the ice cream you couldn't eat.
Oh, yeah. And look, it was probably the young kids. Those young kids, right? Who's up that early? Who's up that late? Those young Mercer Island, those little hooligans.
Wow. Did he get fired?
Oh, he got fired. And they had to go through an entire thing about it.
So why were you invited? Did you have to bring him home?
Well, so he didn't have a car. So he would come over after work. And I mean, the guy reeked of alcohol. So I didn't want to think they were driving.
Why is Joe being thrown into this?
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Cody and Yelm, you are on the Rock.
What's going on, man?
Hey, Cody, what about you, man? Was it you or someone you know that damaged big time?
Oh, it was totally me.
What'd you do?
So I'm about 12 years old. I got sitting down with my grandpa's truck to go get a bale of hay back in Texas, right? And we had just had a big rain, and it don't rain a whole lot where I'm from, and I decided that I was going to go through this 4.5-foot draw full of water in my grandpa's truck because it was my grandpa's truck. He could totally make it.
Oh, jeez.
Didn't work out. Pull in there. I got water coming in through every single door.
Oh.
So it wasn't working out. Decided to get out, and I had my buddies with me, and my buddy's dad decided to go get a front-end loader.
Oh, to help out. All right.
Oh, yeah, definitely to help out because we worked a feed yard, which raises cattle. So they had a front-end loader. He's like, I'll just get the loader, pull it out. Well, he ends up rolling the loader, trying to pull it out. I got a loader on its side now, and a truck just floating in water.
Oh, and you were, how old were you?
12.
Rural living, baby. Look at that. Get grandpa's truck.
That's right.
Oh, that's so awesome.
This is Murphy's Law is trucking. It's like anything that could go wrong is going wrong.
And every female in the family, everybody, mothers, sisters, aunts are just like with their arms just like, these men in our lives are such idiots.
That's a fact.
Cody, appreciate the call. Thanks, man. All All right, well, you know what? If you've done some big damage in your life, you've lost a little bit of cash, you might need to figure out, how do I recoup my losses? Well, this is why we got some financial advice for you. Hey, it's free, by the way. That's the best price. That's right. You want to talk to KISW's financial advisor? Call in now at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Todd Peach from BECU taking your calls and texts at 747.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. And thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.